Okay. How you doing, huh? Are y'all enjoying this Saturday? Go inside, babe. Ross, go inside, babe. Okay, so I hope everyone's doing well. Do a quick reading. This is going to be very, very quick because me and my daughter are actually going to New Orleans. So I've got a date and I can't keep them waiting or keep it late. So I'm pretty excited. I'm going to do another frequency check just to kind of see what's going on in the frequency within the collective so we can hone in and get a better idea of what's going on. If y'all are okay with that. Also, if you have not been on this channel before, welcome to South Haunting Hospitality. I will try and provide you as much clarity and any tools I can possibly help you with discerning your own awareness as well. So, however you receive that, take it, because I was just kind of going off the whim there. I've got a few things on my mind, but all right, let's go ahead and cut the deck. Please block any interferences, protecting the okay, what is the frequency in the collective at this time? Okay, we have 616, which represents sanctuary. Okay, this is a frequency of your home. Okay, so whatever you would classify as your home, where you rest your head, or possibly a sanctuary could even be an altar or just a safe place for you to go. So hold on one second. Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, so we have 616, which is sanctuary, and I'm gonna see what that means, what kind of energy and what all that entails within that frequency. What's another frequency that the collective is undergoing at this time or experiencing at this time? Okay, 2020. So there's a frequency in the collective that revolves around bonds, close-rooted bonds with other individuals, okay? So far we have sanctuary, something that has to do with your immediate environment, with your home, something like that. And then bonds, whether that may be a relationship, partnership, something like that. But at the bottom of the deck, we do have faith. So, and I'm going to take that one. I'm going to take faith because do y'all hear that? That is a police officer on a microphone. I don't know what that's about. Okay, so we have sanctuary, bonds, and faith. And faith was at the bottom of the deck, but I did keep that because it's so important. And beneath faith is manifestation. And let me tell you one thing. If you don't have faith, if you don't have the faith, the hope, the mustard seed that it is that you need so that it can grow, your manifestations aren't going to come into fruition. And I guarantee that may be the frequency that may be resonating with, considering I just channeled that. What's another frequency that the collective is going through right now or is experiencing? And I'm gonna go through these with the tarot. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Potential. Okay. So there's a frequency of potential that the collective is experiencing at this time. This could be around career-based creativity within some sort of community as being helpful, or in possibly some sort of relationship. At the bottom of the deck, we have luck. So some of you may be seeing the number 777, which is a frequency for luck. Let's get, for some reason, I'm being told 6 cards. So we have 4. Let me get 2 more. Okay, what is another frequency that the collective is experiencing? The trio, new beginnings. So, which would make a lot of sense, being that we are just in Scorpio season. We are in Scorpio season, and that's all about transformations, letting go a lot of the old, so a lot of the new beginnings can come in. And at the bottom we have 4444, triumphant. You're going to be triumphant in some sort of new beginning. I'm getting that that you have coming your way. All right, last card for the frequency in the collective. What are they what's the frequency that the collective is experiencing at this time in the collective? Tell me more. One more for the frequency in the collective. Okay, we have 1031, which represents passion. So I believe I can fly. No. Passion and support. Some of you guys may be in a frequency of receiving support when it comes to your passion and what you're passionate about. This could be creative endeavors. This could be hobbies. This could be being with friends, family, whatever it is that you're passionate about. Now, I'm going to read these as different frequencies, but if we were to read it as one, we have sanctuary, bonds, faith, potential, new beginnings, passion, and support. Okay, so if I were to just put this in its own frequency, I would say that somebody is in a frequency of possibly having a lot of hope and faith about their future residence, whether they may be moving or whether you may be moving with someone or something like that, with bonds. Okay, and I'm seeing that whatever bonds that are here, there is potential. So I'm getting like, hey, do not fear that if you guys were to move in together, keep the faith, because there is, I heard you, Ross. Give me 1 second, don't interrupt. Okay, the potential is there's a new beginning full of passion and support and unconditional love. Yeah, so if I were to have read it like that. Now I'm gonna take out the tarot and I'm gonna read it differently by each card. Should I use? Give me just a minute, baby, and we're about to go. We're going to New Orleans and she's excited. So, is my internet bad? Let me clear out the energy. Is the internet still bad? Ross, it's too loud, baby. Stop it, please. 1. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. She went back inside. Okay. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of New Orleans, the Mardi Gras town where they have, hey, how's it going, Detailed Gaming? Thanks for joining. We are just reading about certain frequencies that are going around in the collective that some of you may be experiencing. And I'm about to get more clarity on each frequency. Thus far, we have Sanctuary, which comes in the synchronicity angel number 616. No, it's not. It actually, it's intriguing because I want to know what the details are about. So there you go. It's all the way how you look at it, right? Okay. Spirit, ancestors, please. I'm sorry. I've got a bug flying around me. I need to cleanse the energy real quick. Okay, hopefully that'll be better. Yes, it's feeling better. Okay, what are you trying to... Please clarify this frequency of sanctuary with angel number 616. I gotta be quick. Let's see. Okay, clarify the frequency, angel number 616, sanctuary. What kind of frequency is this? Clarify 616 sanctuary. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles, which is Capricorn energy, and then we have the Star, which is in reverse, which is Aquarius. So within this frequency, I'm getting that there's not a lot of faith when it comes to having some sort of balance, when it comes to some sort of home environment, whether this be with friends, family, lover, whatever. I see that there's a lot of, within this frequency, there's a lot of hopelessness, and I see that there's more loss than gain. This frequency can even involve broken dreams and missed opportunities. Okay, so this is the frequency of sanctuary. So, and it can change. The frequency can change. It's just the message that the angels have for you directly. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Ross, 5 minutes and we're out. Oh, watch out, watch out. Okay. All right, I'm back. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so like I said, we have 616, the frequency of sanctuary. When I clarified that, I received, let me bring you into my space. Okay, so I clarified sanctuary, 616, and I got the Two of Pentacles and the Star in reverse. So what I'm getting is with this sanctuary frequency is that someone is in a place of feeling very hopeless and discouraged, and maybe even feeling lost due to the imbalance that is going on within someone's home environment. Okay, this is something that you've had to be flexible and adaptable. It's almost like you were the one who had to adapt to everything while everyone remained the same, if that makes any sense. Like there was no and whether this be for, you know, a loving relationship, there wasn't enough balance or resourcefulness, just juggling life and lacking, like feeling like your dreams have been broken almost. And this is going on within someone's home environment. Okay, now the other frequency we got was 2020, which is bonds. Let's clarify that real quick. I'm gonna try and clarify them all, but we're supposed to be going a good distance. So okay, clarify bonds for the frequency in the collective at this time. We have the Hangman. Makes sense. Clarify bonds 2020. Ooh. And we have the Empress in reverse. This is earth element. And then we have the Hangman in reverse, which is water element. So I feel like there is a frequency of someone possibly being codependent. So there could be a frequency of codependency here, or this could be a frequency of needing to let go. This bonds frequency could also be a feeling, feeling like you're trapped, because if codependency, that's not really that far away from feeling like you're trapped. So this could be, you could feel like you need to withdraw or have stronger boundaries within some sort of bond you have with somebody. This bond may has caused a lot of crisis in your life, may have made you feel small and your light very dim. But I'm also getting that somebody is at least in the beginning stages of making that transformative change with this inner conflict in why you allow yourself to stay stuck in some sort of situation or bond with another. Some people don't have a choice until, you know, certain other things are sorted out, but others do. So within this frequency of feeling trapped and just, you know, like there's just a tight hold on you, this codependency energy, frequency, there could be some laziness. You could be experiencing laziness with this frequency. This is how you can know that this resonates with you. You could be experiencing stagnation in certain areas of your life. or feel like you're smothering or giving a little too much to one part of yourself than the other, if that makes any sense. That's like an analogy. You could find yourself feeling a little stubborn and not listening to advice and having to learn the hard way. You could also be feeling some insecurity and possibly some sort of creative block if you are experiencing feelings of being trapped or withdrawn or restricted or confined for any kind of reason when it comes to a bond between you and someone else. Hey Divine, happy Saturday, love. Oh, thank you. I'm going to New Orleans today. It's the town of Mardi Gras. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of like Bourbon Street and stuff like that. It is wild out there. But I have a date. I have a date. No, it's with my daughter. So I'm gonna bring her out there. We're gonna go look at the Mississippi River, even though it's like right here. But yeah, so that's why I'm trying to hurry and get this reading out the way. But so much love. I love it whenever you send me love. What is that a picture of? Oh yeah, the beads. Okay, can you clarify this frequency of angel number 000, new beginnings, for the collective? Clarify this frequency, new beginnings, 000, for the collective. Clarify new beginnings. I think this is going to be the last one I'm going to clarify, even though I have 3 more. Spirit told me to pull out 6 cards for some reason, and now I'm having to stop at the 3rd. That's weird. Okay, so for this frequency, which is an angel number that's going around in the collective that some of you may resonate with, that has something to do with new beginnings, is we have the 10 of Cups in reverse, which is Pisces, and we have the Strength card, which is Leo. Okay, so I feel like this new, baby, we're leaving in 2 minutes. Let me finish my sentence, okay? Okay, so I'm getting heavily that someone is healing and finding the strength after being extremely patient when it comes to dealing with an unhappy home, or possibly with family disputes. It doesn't have to necessarily mean you live with your family, but having these disputes, these arguments come about more often than needed. So I see you putting up healthy boundaries within this new beginning. There's some sort of assurance you have within yourself, within your abilities to control and be more disciplined about your own actions in regards to feeling insecure or how you deal with betrayal. It seems like you are now in a frequency of feeling and having the correct resources and tools that it takes to deal with an unhappy home environment, or with family drama, or with any kind of, friction or chaos that comes about. Or let's say 2 people separate and they're no longer together. I feel like you have the courage and the strength now to deal with any kind of lack of security, any kind of betrayal or, neglect that may come your way. You have boundaries now set up in place of that. And yeah, you're done with the disharmony. So this frequency of new beginnings is telling me that you are being gentle on yourself. You are recognizing accomplishments. You are definitely in some sort of forward momentum, and you are in a frequency of mastery. Okay, so I'm gonna have to leave it there. I know it was quick, guys, but I'll be back a little bit later. It takes me about like an hour and 30 minutes to get to New Orleans. So we're gonna go out there and spend the day. I will see you guys later. All right, let me move this. Y'all have a good day today.